Did you see
Boom,
that?
boom.
Did you see that tornado video yesterday?
No.
Oh my!
What tornado video?
Amanda, is that video up at my channel,
Yes.
957.com? This video, you didn't.
Is this with the two guys?
Yes, I can't believe you didn't see it.
I heard about it, but I did not see it.
Okay, so it's super dirty. So if you have like your kids there by the computer, don't watch it with the sound on, and you don't even need the sound.
Because they're cussing?
They're cussing because they are directly underneath a tornado.
And they're taking a video of themselves?
Yeah, they're in a like a mobile home park. Okay.
Okay.
And they are on their little deck, and there's a tornado, and you can clearly see the tornado. It's probably 100 yards away. It's like the end of a football field away from them, and they're laughing at everybody evacuating and kind of freaking out like chickens with their heads cut off. They're like, ha, look at everybody leaving. And it keeps coming right at them. So then they realize, oh, blank, we're in trouble. They get in their truck.
Oh, no.
Okay? But they don't drive their truck like as fast as you can down the highway like you and I would.
Right.
Because we have brains. They drive their truck like 3 feet and then open the window and continue to videotape. So there's stuff
What?
swirling around them and like flying. And then they take the camera straight up and you can see the sun. Like the blue
Through
sky.
the tornado?
Through the tornado. You're looking up, like up the side, like Jack of the Beanstalk. You're looking up the side of the Beanstalk tornado, and you can see the blue sky through the clouds because it's open.
Man.
It is amazing.
Where is this happening? Do you know?
North Dakota.
Boom.
North Dakota.
North Dakota. It's scary. Like, it's awesome.
Huh.
I have been, the closest I've ever been to a tornado was probably maybe 100 yards-ish, maybe 150.
So you've seen one.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen a live.
I've seen
like,
3 tornadoes in my whole life.
Have you?
Yeah,
I don't
they're
think I've ever
scary.
seen
But I've
one.
never looked straight up the gut. You see the blue sky.
Yeah, that's
And you can see
crazy.
the clouds swirling, so it's like just dust and brown. It's like, and there's like there are no cows like in Twister. That would have been pretty
Right,
cool.
right.
But there's other stuff. There's like paper, and then you look straight up, and it's blue sky right up there. And you need to see the video on my channel, 957.com.
Okay, I will watch it.
It
Yeah,
is
somebody was telling me
awesome.
about it because apparently they're laughing their heads off.
Oh yeah, they think
they're
it's
like
very
they're
funny.
complete morons. These guys.
They are just guys, right? That's what we do as guys. We sit on the
I
deck.
guess
We open our garage
Probably
door.
why I've never seen one because I'm in the basement,
Yeah.
crouched over with my head between
you
my
hear,
legs.
and you're like, oh, I got to go in the basement. Goodbye, everybody. And I have the garage door open. I'm like, look at this. Girls, get out here. And Katie's like, no, don't go out there.
you don't wanna
we
go out
tether
there.
ourselves to the house just in case, And
Like Twister?
And one of them is up in the air. And I'm like, yeah, you're up in the air. And I pull them back down.
Can you imagine
And then back in the
being
air.
in one?
Like in it, like in the middle like that and
Yes.
flying around? No.
Having like if you tethered like in Twister, if
No.
you tethered yourself.
No. That would be the greatest thrill ride ever, though, wouldn't it?
Oh man!
But you'd have to have goggles on.
How in shock would you? Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
Yeah,
otherwise,
right.
Otherwise, it's like you're sandblasted, and you'd have no skin afterward.
And-
2 things.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
And if what you were tethered to got picked up by the tornado, now you're flying willy-nilly through the air, tethered to a car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not good. And then the car lands on you, and squish.
No, that wouldn't be good.
So get in the basement. That's what we mean to say. Don't tether anyone. Don't make a video. Go in your basement.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
North
But-
Dakota, though. I mean, I don't know why that doesn't surprise me.
First tornado I ever saw, Casper, Wyoming. I remember it clear as day. And it was really one of the only times I remember it ever hailing in Casper, Wyoming.
Okay.
Like it really, it's kind of desert. Like it's desert, and then there are mountains around it. So it was just windy and like hot all the time. And then one day it was hailing, and I'm like, what's this? It's hail. And then a tornado.
Did you go to the
Crazy.
basement for that one?
We didn't have a basement.
Oh,
Yeah, no
do they
basement.
not have basements there?
Some people probably do.
I know it's like my sister lives in Virginia, and they don't have basements there.
Yeah. I don't know if some people do or some people did.
Where do you store your stuff?
If you have no basement?
Maybe you just have less stuff.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of stuff, as I recall.
I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Craigslist. You just write it on Craigslist. Free.
Or you get an outbuilding. Like some people probably have outbuildings, like a shed.
We had a shed in Wyoming. So, yeah, we kept our stuff probably in the shed.
But I'm not going to put like China in the shed.
No.
No.
Well, you
or
could.
clothes.
No clothes in the shed.
No.
Then they'd be all spidery.
Like,
I know.
That would be the worst.
But China could be spidery.
I saw the biggest, fattest spider on my way into work today.
Where?
It was huge, and its body was the size of a quarter.
No.
And
Wait, its body?
Its body.
Without the legs.
Without the legs. Its legs were disgusting equally too, but its body,
It had 2 legs? That's a person.
it had 8 legs, but
you-
they were equally disgusting to the body.
You said their legs equaled 2, and I was like,
Equally disgusting
2.
to the body.
They were as disgusting as the body
As
is.
disgusting as the body.
And it was the size of a quarter, and each leg, what do you think?
It was
2
a
inches?
fat, disgusting spider.
Like a daddy long legs.
No, way fatter than that.
Oh, like did
it
it
was
have teeth?
gross. I don't know. It wasn't smiling at me.
You're lucky. Wasn't licking his chops, thinking, yeah, come into my web, lady.
No.
Ugh.
Between spiders right now
Yeah.
and bees. Oh, I cannot wait for the bees to go away.
You know what else we have in our neighborhood that I don't remember them being such a problem last year?
What?
Swallows. We have a bazillion
Really?
swallows. And I don't know if somebody tore down a barn, like within 10 miles of my house or what, but
Okay.
now they want to just make their nests in my neighborhood. So they're making nests in everybody's house. They're making nests in trees. They're making nests in garages, under like the front doors, back doors. And we're all just brooming them away, like get away.
Right.
But now they're attacking us because they're mad because we're ruining their houses.
they really?
Yeah. So they swoop down. But last night it was like that movie about all the birds.
Called birds.
The birds, yes.
Yeah.
It was like that one where they all fly like in our faces, and we're like some people had hockey masks on. I mean, it was
They did not.
They did.
Who had a hockey mask
neighbor.
on? Your neighbor's an idiot.
no. My neighbor is
Is a hockey player?
Is 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
And he put a hockey
that's
mask
different.
on, and people had helmets on. They didn't want them in their hair. They were swarming us. I think somebody tore down a barn. Right, barn swallows. You've heard of those?
No.
You've never.
Did you say the great barn swallows?
No, I just said right.
Oh.
And then I said
I
the
thought
word.
you said the great barn swallows. You've heard of those?
Oh, you've heard of the great barn swallows. They're like the great horned owls. These guys, though, are all over my neighborhood. So where we don't have the bees and we don't have the spiders because, you know, what eats them? Swallows. But we have a million swallows. Not
Are
a
they
million.
pooping everywhere too?
Pooping and like swooping.
I was trying to figure out the
Crazy.
other day. I was sitting on my deck and I was looking at the back of the house, trying to figure out how a bird poops sideways on your house.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad
The
you brought
wind?
this up.
Seriously, we had probably a 20-minute conversation about what it could be because I've never seen it happen.
A bird.
But there are definitely 20 a poop on the house.
My neighbor had her window open,
Did it poop inside?
pooped inside. She couldn't figure
does
out
that
what she couldn't
happen?
figure out what was all over everything.
Oh.
And then went outside, and the side of the house was just spattered.
How?
And she says, "Oh my God, it's bird poop! Bird poop all over through the window."
How does that happen? I
I
mean,
thi-
if you had a ledge or something and they were facing out, I would
Right.
get it.
No, I think they're flying, and then it is
they
like
turn sideways?
No, they don't turn sideways. It's like a missile. So it's like, and then it hits the side of the house.
So they're turning before they hit the house, and the projectile.
I think they're flying way over your house, and then it comes
Okay.
down. But since they have the force with them, like not like Luke Skywalker, but like the force of like flying, so it's like, and it splatters
But why wouldn't it go straight down?
because of the force.
The force.
Object in motion, right?
Okay.
Keeps going in motion. If you're in an airplane and you dropped a penny, it's not going to drop straight down.
But it's not going to drop down and then hit the side of my wall
Yeah,
in my
it is.
house.
Yeah, it is.
No. I don't believe you.
Let's do an experiment. We'll do.
I mean, you got to be right because
It happened.
it's happening.
We'll do an experiment.
But that just seems weird to me.
We'll do a run and drop. Like if I'm running and I drop something, I don't think it will.
But it's
fall
not going to
where-
go sideways.
It is because it's going to go like this. Like as it's going to go the same way.
If
I'm
you're
flying.
running and you drop a penny, it's going to drop. It's going to drop.
I don't think
It's not
so.
going to go whoink
Okay,
at a 45-degree angle.
we'll try it because
Okay.
we'll make an X on the floor and I'll try to drop the penny as I'm
No,
running.
it doesn't have to land in an X. It just has to land on
Yeah,
the
but-
floor and not hit the wall first.
No, it would hit the wall first.
If you're running right here
Yeah.
and you drop a penny,
Yeah.
it's going to hit the floor.
But if I'm way up high, it would hit the wall downstairs.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
We'll do this
and
experiment.
you can't do it way up high.
No.
That's an invalid experiment.
No, but we're gonna do the X. If it doesn't fall right on the X, that means it moves forward a little bit. And
No.
if the house gets in
if
the
it
way,
doesn't hit the side of the wall, that means it fell on the floor, which it would be falling on the ground.
I think we need to draw this out for you. I think you need somebody to bring us like some colored
this was
pencils.
me and math growing up. This was me and algebra growing up.
Okay.
My father loved it.
Yeah, you
every day.
Your head is wrapped around this concept. You've got this.
I don't understand it either, honestly.
And you know what? That doesn't
Okay, I
surprise
want to
me
see Curtis.
at all.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it.
Well, you know what though? She does understand it perfectly. She just doesn't want you to think
no,
that
because
you're
I feel like if
dumber
you're
than
running
her.
and you drop something, there's no way it can go in a weird angle. It's going to drop straight down.
And that's what I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll put the X on the floor, I'll run and hit it.
Hey, Connie and Curtis, who's this?
This is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Karen, do you know what I'm
Hi.
saying?
I do, but I think you should try it with a liquid instead of the penny.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
liquid poop. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will do that. I will put down an X and we'll try to drop the liquid right out of my butt onto the X. And I think it
Just
will,
has to land on the floor
I think
to
it'll-
be equal to what it would be landing on the ground.
No, I think it'll fly forward and then your house is in the way and it hits that. That's the theory that we're going with here.
Karen,
Karen gets it.
we get paid
Yes,
to
I
do
do.
this. How stupid is that?
Karen, are you a scientist?
No.
Oh, I wish you had
No,
said yes.
she's just smart.
Karen, you had my back there, but if you could have said you were a scientist, then maybe Connie would have believed me a little better.
What do you do, Karen? What do you do?
I work in a factory putting together battery parts for high-lows and golf carts.
Oh, cool.
Well, then you have
Oh, yeah.
experience with this type of thing. Absolutely, you know what you're talking
with
about.
bird poop hitting a wall?
Yes,
No, she doesn't.
exactly.
What?
I don't know. I've lost too.
Oh, Karen, thank you. We're gonna do the experiment and see what happens.
We are.
All
It's,
right.
it's
Thanks
gonna
for
be a good
calling,
one.
babe.
I think where you're missing is that you think hitting the ground anywhere means that it wouldn't hit a wall because it's hitting the
That
ground.
is true.
But gravity is going to take
Hitting the ground
it.
anywhere does mean that it won't
And
hit
what
a
I'm
wall.
saying is if it falls forward of the X, forward of where I drop it, that means your house could have got in the way.
Hitting the ground anywhere does mean it didn't hit a wall.
Right, because there's no wall there. We could put a house up and I could try to hit it with poop if you want me to. That's easy.
We don't. Why do we need to put one up?
We've got a lot of
we
but
got a
but-
lot of houses.
No, but I'm not going to be above a wall. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
gosh, Ronnie. Good morning.
Ronnie, you get it, right?
Of course, because he's a guy.
Okay.
It's easy. It's easy, Connie. The bird's flying at 5 miles an hour.
Yep.
When it dropped its poop, the poop is still going 5 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying.
But it would have to be flying directly at the wall, right?
No.
Flying sideways at the
No,
wall.
it's above the wall.
Say the bird's flying, say, 100 feet above your house.
I'm going to
Okay.
draw it for her, Ronnie.
At 5 miles
I cannot
an
wait
hour.
to see it. Okay, so a bird is flying 100 feet above my house.
So the wall's going to come up first. The
Yep.
poop's going to hit the wall.
Yep.
And the splatter. Whoosh.
I especially like the sound effect. Whoosh! Curtis is trying to draw a picture right now.
So
Ronnie.
here's the bird.
How come men understand
Hold on.
this?
Here's the bird.
Okay.
It's above your house. Hold on.
That looks like a spaceship.
So the bird poops, and
Thanks, Ronnie.
the bird's poop is going to be on
I
its
cannot
way
see what you're doing.
on its way to the ground, and gravity's going to take it down. But the fact that it's moving at the same
Isn't
speed
this
as the
some
bird
sort of a physics thing?
is going to make it hit your house, like ding, 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 house, wall. So when I do my experiment, is I'm dropping the liquid
Okay.
on top of an X. Like you'll say drop, and I'll drop, and it won't hit that X. It's going to move forward as fast as I was running. And if I was
Okay.
above your house or the wall, it would hit the wall.
Let's talk to Matt.
Matt, you
I'm sure all you men agree with each other anyway.
No, Matt, you know what
One
we're talking
guy
about
after
here. don't
another.
ya?
Hi, Matt.
Curtis, what's up, bro? I got your back,
Thank
man.
you.
Totally.
Thank you, Matt.
Seriously, momentum's going to carry it the same direction as which that bird's going.
Momentum.
Speed, velocity. Are you kidding me? Come on, simple physics.
Now, are you a science?
I am not a scientist,
Are you a
but I work.
science? Are you a
No,
science?
but I play one on TV.
Okay.
No, but
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and you're sitting here trying to act like you're way smarter than me.
No,
Are you a
Yeah.
science, Matt?
I don't know the word.
Yeah, I'm a science,
Right.
and I'm a radio.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay, are you a scientist? I guess if we need to get down to brass tacks here.
Oh, there.
Okay, so momentum. I should have used the word momentum. That would have helped. And,
Right.
and it's right. So Matt's got this, right?
you got this, man. I got your back. You're totally correct on this. I
Thank
mean,
you.
It's speed versus velocity. I mean, it's plain and simple. It's going to go in
It
the
is-
direction
It's plain
that,
and simple.
Yeah.
that the bird is going. Come on.
Everybody knows this.
This is elementary.
Yes.
Everybody knows. I did not have physics in elementary
No.
school, Matthew.
No, but you dropped something while you were running one time.
Probably never.
This
It
is-
probably
Right.
never
Come on.
have.
Have you never dropped like your
No.
sack lunch as you're running and
No.
it continues to go forward?
Hey, This girl never dropped lunch.
That
Come
is
on now.
No.
This is what we're doing with the experiment today. We're gonna prove this theory to you today, Connie, and then you will be so much smarter for it. You'll be so happy.
Thank you.
This theory, I can't
Thank you,
wait.
Matt.
I can't wait.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you, Matt. Matt had my back. Everyone seems to know this.
Hello, Connie and Curtis. Who's this?
Hey, this is Dave. Hey, by the way, you guys have been talking, you've been defining it, but have been leaving the word out. It's called inertia.
Inertia.
Yes. Inertia. Now, I'll tell you, I was in school one time, and I freaked them out because I used to read a lot of young people science and comic books, and I learned, and they said, why is it somebody to describe or define how can a water stay in a bucket when you spin it upside down? You know, you spin it fast
Right.
and it will stay in it. And I
Inertia.
said, well, the rotation, the centrifugal force induces an artificial gravity, the inertial momentum
Yeah.
induces an artificial gravity, which allows the water to stay in the bucket as you rotate it. And they all stood and looked at me and said, what? What would you like to take over the class? You know?
Yes.
It was, but yeah, I was listening. My phone, I kept trying to get through. It finally allowed me to call you guys. And yes, that is why. And matter of fact, anybody see Spider-Man? How about the
Yes.
first one with the gargoyle?
No.
He saves the kid that's under the thing. He's almost going sideways. He used our inertial momentum or G-forces to kind of hover around the ground
Yes.
to save the kid.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that proves it.
This.
You got it, Curtis.
Are you a science?
I am a science in itself, but I don't even know what it is. They haven't figured it out yet. They don't have a definition for it.
Okay. Yeah, you nailed. That was a great explanation.
Thank God
right
we have
there.
so many sciences who listen to the show.
Had I been able to talk like that, you would have known exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
There are forces that are at work in my mind that we just can't comprehend, don't want to know. I mean, I think that's with a lot of guys.
Yeah. See, we
See?
just know stuff.
No, you're absolutely
we
right.
got inertia.
These are the two.
Did I use that correctly?
I like how you jump
did.
on the guy bandwagon.
You even said it. You said an object in motion tends to want to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to not want to stay at rest.
Right.
Now, people say, are you afraid of heights? And they go, no, not really. It's the RID. And when they say RID, I said, yeah, that's the rapid inertia deacceleration.
Oh, my God.
You are.
What?
You are a
You are a
science.
science.
Yeah. You nailed that. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of the falling.
Yeah, it's not the ball. It's the RID. The rapid inertial
Why can't you just say
deacceleration.
that, though?
Huh?
Why do you have to say the RID? Nobody knows what the RID is.
Because he's
Exactly. That just allows me to throw some science in it. You know?
Yeah, it makes you sound
the
smart.
acronym and the science.
exactly.
Yeah.
I need to
Acronym.
get a
Acronym.
copyright on it. Yeah.
You should.
No, you can't copyright something that everybody knows.
Awesome.
Bye, babe.
maybe you can. The RID. Yeah, that's crazy. So do you understand inertia
I
now?
do.
And the RID
Centrifugal force
and the science?
put me over the edge.
Okay, so you know
So
what we're
did
talking about.
inertia.
Inertia. You get it.
Yeah.
Well, do you still need me to do the experiment?
I really don't need you to do the experiment, but I feel like I'm going to be taking something away from you if you don't get to.
Okay, thank you, because I already made the X on the floor.